Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Wakfu episode 11. So yeah, I complained a lot about the last episode because it left me in a cliffhanger. For the first time in Wakfu history, yes, I think I'm looking for another word that doesn't exist. But yeah, this is the first time that Wakfu has left me in a cliffhanger. The first time is not a self-concluded episode. So yes, that is terrible because I watched the previous day one of the biggest cliffhangers in Boku no Hero Academia. So yes, I mean, come on. But anyway, yeah, last time we were introduced to a new sport, or at least a new sport for me. It's, as I said in the video, in the previous video, it's kind of American football, but a little bit more violent, with magic, of course, involved. Because well, this world is full of magic. It makes sense that they include that in their sports, and apparently, it's very, very popular because of the amount of people that are well seen in the stadium, and of course, the academy itself. It's huge and it has trophies from everything. So yeah, very popular sport. But now we see our heroes involved in this sport. Why? Because they need money to pay for a boat so they can reach their destination. Because nobody wants to rent one of their trips to, well, take them there. So yes, the reason is kind of important so they cannot lose this game because they need the money. I don't know how this is going to be developing itself, but I know this is not a two-parter as I thought in well my previous video. One of you informed me that unfortunately this is a three-parter. I said unfortunately because that means I have more time to wait because yes, again today is not a good day to record. I just have barely time for this. But yeah, if I waste more time, I'm not going to be able to even see this one. So yeah, let's cut this and watch the episode, shall we? And this is where we left on. Oh! Yes! Oh. Holy! Look at the size of that guy! Oh! Oh! Holy cow! Are you serious? They're beating the crap out of him! Oh! Okay, that will just get him motivated.
Pocho, comment on fait déjà pour activer la charge magique de notre bouclier?
Quand ta volonté et ça part.
Oh, that's over.
Tu focalises ta volonté et ça part tout seul. Tu fais comme si ton bouclier c'était une
Oh,
épée.
okay, yeah, that will work.
Ah, comme ça.
Oh! Dude, you're an idiot.
On a combien de charges par carton?
Une et tu viens de la gaspiller.
Oh.
Pour le vieux boitard. C'est un vrai rock ce Stroud.
Allez, en position, il faut motiver nos joueurs.
Oh yeah, such enthusiasm from Evangeline.
Je suis motivée. Arrête de râler et remets tes oreilles en place. Une équipe, ça a besoin d'encouragement. Déjà qu'on est léger niveau supporter.
Yes! Yes!
Juste là, c'est Capra qui est Rodin. Allez, le Real, on est avec vous.
Holy! What the hell is that? Oh!
L'énergie prend son envol.
Oh!
Et c'est Chris Lacrasse qui la récupère. Quelle vitesse!
What the hell was that in the background?
Spécial dédicace pour mes fans.
Oh! What?
Avec le petit geste qui fait toute la différence. Ah, et si je tirais la langue pour changer? Ça, c'est la classe.
C'est incroyable, impressionnant, quelle classe! Et c'est l'essai! D'emblée, Chris Lacrasse.
Oh!
C'est la petite surprise du public!
What does that
Pour
mean?
les néophytes, les imbéciles
Ah,
et les
thank you!
Je rappelle qu'au milieu de chaque carton, le public vote pour une petite surprise offerte aux joueurs. Cher public,
Oh.
vous avez-vous choisi?
C'est quoi cette règle?
C'est pour pimenter le jeu, tu vas voir. Il vous a vraiment rien appris, Père Noël.
Oh, un œuf? Mais vert?
Ne dis rien, il y a des taches marron.
Oui.
C'est parti.
Okay, that smelled like crap, I guess.
Quelle bande de petits farceurs, des baies de...
Oh, that is foul!
Voilà tout l'esprit de nos supporters. Oh, c'est beau, le boule.
Sport de sport.
Yes, I agree now with her.
Il faut tenir.
Il faut tenir le plus longtemps possible.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, oh. This is so bizarre. Good lord. That is so bizarre.
Une fois de plus, notre cher public quelque chose de léger, histoire de détendre un peu la...
This is ridiculous.
Ils appellent ça détendre l'atmosphère.
Allez les gars, on le sait.
Yeah, of course, Groovy is like that.
Les Guatards ont quelque chose à proposer pour contrer la cage des bouffetons rouges.
Holy! Are you serious?
Oh mon Dieu, quel choc!
Holy! Again, Groovy is surprising me of how strong he is!
Un combat de titans! Oh, Ruel Sprout prépare quelque chose!
Oh, okay. That reminds me of Korean Brothers of Captain Tsubasa.
C'est toute l'expérience des vieux routards que nous venons de voir à l'œuvre.
Oh.
Allez, Jay, il loupe pas ton coup.
Oh.
Le contre des bouffetons est tout aussi fulgurant. On a insinué que la masse musculaire de Jay était inversée à celle de sa cervelle. Il vient une fois de plus de nous prouver que les mauvaises langues ont toujours raison.
The hell is.
Arrête-le, vite.
Oh.
Et Chris l'a
Oh.
avec simplicité.
Okay, this game is interesting.
Il faut avoir vu ça au moins une fois dans sa vie.
Oh. Oh.
C'est tellement bon.
Il ne passera jamais. Il n'est pas assez rapide.
C'est ça que tu veux?
Oh. Oh, that was brilliant.
T'es tombé dans le panneau, gamin.
Il est passé, Strudi est passé, c'est sidérant, sidéral, intercostal.
Oh. This is pretty cool.
C'est qu'il
I can't. Oh.
J'ai pas trouvé d'autre rime, Noël.
Et c'est la fin de ce premier carton.
Okay, this is way too
Les
excited.
équipes se sont bien battues, avec tout de même un léger avantage pour les bouffetons rouges qui mènent 2 essais à 1.
Guri is getting way into the game. Oh.
Quel choc! Oh, c'est monstrueux! Je l'ai ressenti juste au fond de mon slip. C'est Tristopin qui s'est emparé de la bouffe-balle. Mais
Oh.
c'est une difficulté qui s'oppose
What the hell?
Il a marqué. C'était fulgurant et époustouflant, une action qui restera dans l'histoire. Que dis-je, dans la légende du football. Comme la plus magnifique et la plus spectaculaire de tous les temps.
You're a moron! You are a moron! Okay, I did not expect that. I saw something. Oh, yeah, it's got school. Oh man, this is ridiculous. What the hell is that?
Allez, on se reprend et on lâche plus rien.
Oh, they're frozen. Oh boy.
J'ai bien peur qu'à partir de maintenant, ce soit banana flip.
The music! I just noticed the music. This is going terrible for them.
Un essai de plus pour les bouffetons rouges.
Oh. Oh! They're scoring one after the other.
Et c'est encore un essai. pour
Even
les
it's boring for them.
Et encore un autre.
Yeah, I cannot understand from his point of view. Oh. Oh.
Ouh là 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 là, Pocho est éjecté dans les gradins. C'est un véritable carnage.
Oh. Holy!
Les bouchers
That is a violent crowd.
Oh, quel déculotté.
Holy, that's terrible.
Ce n'est plus possible. Je vous interdis de retourner sur le terrain. Si vous continuez comme ça, c'est l'hôpital assuré. Quand je vous disais que c'était un sport de brut. On va pas laisser tomber maintenant. Et puis il faut qu'on gagne la prime. On a un bateau à acheter. Mon pauvre Hugo, je crois qu'on n'est pas près de l'avoir ce bateau. Regarde-les, faut se rendre à l'évidence. Ils font pas le poids.
Amalia a raison. On n'est plus dans le coup. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? C'est pas des points qu'ils ont, c'est des battoirs. Si on continue comme ça, ce sera vraiment la fin de notre aventure.
And these are overconfident, yeah, of course, with a reason.
Je pensais qu'il tiendrait le coup plus longtemps. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On les finit direct.
Je sais pas. Mais une chose est sûre, c'est mauvais pour le spectacle ça. Et donc c'est mauvais pour ma cote de popularité.
Hugo a raison. Même si c'est un sport de brut, on ne peut quand même pas laisser tomber comme ça.
Oh, she's going to enter.
Ils sont lessivés, fanés. Il suffit de leur souffler dessus et ils s'écroulent.
Quelles émotions.
Evangeline is going to enter? Because that will be amazing.
Et ça tombe bien, car je les suis pas. Perdre ou ne pas perdre, telle est la question. En tout cas pour le Real Water, je crois que cette fois c'est vraiment fini.
Ce n'est pas encore fini.
Oh, again with a cliffhanger. Yes, I know I was warned, but I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, I know I was warned that it's going to be a three-parter, but still, that doesn't make the cliffhanger less frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this again and, well, be back with my comments. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 11th episode of Wakfu. And yes, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. Which is not a bad thing. I thought they were going to drag something else, that they're going to be a slower game because they need to fulfill more time or something like that. That was my idea. But no, the game itself is so full of action, so much fun to see. And of course, the characters, their personalities, everything shines. Even if I don't know exactly the enemy team, I kind of see a hint of personality in them. But yes, back to the episode, or starting to speak about the episode. We have now two teams. Of course, the old man's teams with the only young one, in this case Ruby, and the other team which is young, I assume. I think I just noticed one old man in the team, the one who goes very, very fast. But yes, in general, it is a pretty young, pretty energetic team, and I think obviously the rest are only following the captain. Nobody else has the spotlight, nobody else is taking decisions, only the captain, from what I have seen. But yeah, these both teams collide, sorry. And of course, we have an amazing and full of action sport. This is something I will actually watch if this exists in our real world. I'm not a big fan of sports. I follow them from here and there, not all the time, like finals or big matches or something like that. But in general, I am not a great fan of sports. But this is something I will actually watch. It's so exciting, so full of action. Hell, even the surprises, of course, the humor in there, it will be impossible to pull out in our reality. But yeah, it is a great game. I would love to see only an episode of just the game. No context, just the game. Just let me watch an entire match of it. That would be great. Of course, very difficult to animate, but that will be great. Yes, these teams and both have different tactics. The red one is just brute force, overwhelming strength, and the others is kind of a strategy, which is not working because of the incredible amount of strength of the other team. Their tactics are very obvious sometimes, but the amount of power they have makes it impossible for you to counteract them. Of course, that doesn't mean they don't have a strategy. They have a way of thinking, they have a way to move forwards, and of course, speed. They try to cheat. I don't know if you call it cheat, but they try to bend the rules so they can benefit from them. We have, of course, the fact that they just lose the ball so that the rest of the team can beat the crowd of Bruel. And stuff like that. They lose the ball because they want to lose the ball because it's a trap. And I guess it's part of the rule that you cannot be attacked if you have if you don't have the ball or something like that, which is something very interesting. Again, these both teams have different strategies, of course, thanks to the difference of age. Real's team is full of old people, the only exception being Groovy, and he doesn't know the rules of the game exactly. He doesn't know how to create new strategies, and he doesn't know exactly what is the deal with everything in there. And he's not a very bright mind to boot. So yes, but again, the addition of Groovy makes this sport a little bit better because he is a lot stronger than the rest. And I think that includes the other team because, yes, he was able to withstand the strength of all the members of this team, of the enemy team. Just alone, it's just unbelievable. Again, I am surprised by the amount of power that Groovy can control. And when everybody was, against him, he just overwhelmed by the rest. He was just pinned down in the ground. He just threw them away with an unbelievable force. Of course, the problem with that, it was just an idiot and score a goal in the same, goalie. It's just pathetic and stupid, but yeah, that is Groovy. Another thing I noticed, of course, the amount of the difference between the fans of one team and the other. Of course, almost every single person in the stadiums is supporting the red team. Like 3 people are supporting Groovy's team. Well, Ruel's team. Sorry. Among, of course, previous characters from the previous episode. But the rest is just supporting the red team. And the hardcore fans of the red team just beat the crap out of one of them. But yeah, the first half of the episode we have this action-packed sport. Not a big difference between the skills of both teams, or at least it didn't look like that. One scored 2 points, but the other one responded. And it was very exciting, very level up. I love this portion because, yeah, that is the most exciting part of the episode when they are head to head, the difference of 1 goal, and all of them trying to fight against each other. It was just so exciting. Yes, all of them were giving them all, and that's something I can appreciate and love. Of course, we have our first surprise, these smelly eggs. Nobody was happy with that. Only the audience was happy. And to be honest, I was very happy for the results because, yes, the teams, I have to hold my breath, I have to hold my breath, both sides of the teams. But once they just release and start to breathe, it was just incredibly funny because nobody was playing. Everybody was just trying to not be suffocated by the terrible smell of literally farts. Yeah, it was just so funny. Terrible for the game, but funny for the audience. Yeah, everybody was just trying to breathe fresh air. They couldn't, and the game stopped for a moment there for both teams. None of them could even move because of the smell. Yeah, the game continued. Of course, Real score. And hell, we can see a little bit of enthusiasm for Evangeline. Because, yes, during the whole game, Evangeline was just, yeah, woo, hooray, and all that. The other two were very enthusiastic. Hugo and Amelia were just so happy to be there. Evangeline, not so much. But even though that was the case, she was participating in the support for Ruel. Not very enthusiastic, but at least she made the moves correctly. Hell, even the little bird was participating in the cheering portion. Yeah, the game again was exciting, but the problem, going back to something I already said, was Groovy. He scored a goal in the same, goalie, or, goal, against their own team. Okay, yeah, that's the point. And that demotivate everybody. And not only that, the fact that the second surprise was just the freezing of the entire field. And they were not very adapt to this. Unlike the other team, unlike the red team, they were perfectly adapt to this frozen land. And they scored one after the other and the other and the other. And of course, the audience was bored, the presenter was bored, everybody was bored because that wasn't a game. It was just a pathetic display of, well, the strength on one side and complete the motivation on the other. Yeah, but the beginning of this, the motivation was, of course, the stupidity of Groovy. But everybody turned out livid again when one of them was pushed to the freaking fans of the red team and they beat the crap out of this guy, returning into the field. Yeah, as I was saying, it was a violent game, not just from the players, but to the fans too, because yeah, they just start to hitting the poor fella. And everything was just demotivating for them. We saw this team and we go to a half point in which of course they went to rest. The red team was very enthusiastic, saying, oh, we're going to finish this. And even the captain of the team was saying, oh, maybe I should I don't know, delay more the victory because that will help my popularity or something like that. So yeah, they were so confident in their victory that they are just thinking in something else, in popularity in this case. And then we saw the Royals team. They were completely gone. They were hurt. They were demotivated. The enthusiasm they have at the beginning was completely gone. And Hugo was sad because he couldn't participate in the game. Everybody wanted to win, of course, because they need the money to buy a boat. But they cannot see themselves winning. They are completely gone. And once your team is gone, it's pretty hard to come back after that. I haven't seen Groovy's reaction in that moment, or at least I don't remember his reaction. But I think even him is demotivated. But of course, Evangeline again showing why she is my favorite girl of the of the cast is showing a strength like nobody else. And I think, and this is just merely my deduction, that she's going to play in the next half. She's not going to be a cheerleader because yeah, she's not a good cheerleader. She's not cut to do that. Even she is just gorgeous and everything, but she doesn't like that. She likes action. She likes to fight. She likes to defend somebody. And I think that's what she's going to do. And she's ideal because she is amazing in combat. At least as far as I can tell from the series, she is amazing at fighting. So yeah, I think it will be so beneficial for this team to have her within their ranks. And of course, I think Yugo is going to participate too. Because yes, I don't think Yugo is not going to be part of the team or part of the game, because that will be, I don't know, ridiculous in my opinion. And if you combine Yugo, Groovy, and of course Evangeline, you have a hell of a team. Ruel too. Ruel is, for an old man, pretty agile and pretty strong. The other two, I am not completely sure because I don't know them. These party members, I know them for at least 11 episodes. I've been on a journey with them for 11 episodes. It's not much, but I know them a lot more. So yes, if we have this alternative team, which I'm speaking of course purely a theory at this moment, that will be one hell of a team. And I cannot wait, if that is the case, to see them in the field. Because yes, if I love the first half of the episode, I think I will love it even more if those participate in this team. Yeah, so in conclusion, I love the sport. I would love to see a match, a complete match, just of the sport, without context, without anybody telling me these are the heroes, these are the villains, or these are the guys we have been following. No, I would love only to see a match. Hell, I would love to see a tournament of only this sport, because yeah, I love that sport so much. And yeah, I need to make a correction because I thought it was more of a football, American football sport. I think it's more of a rugby equivalent because, well, if I remember correctly, rugby is just holding everybody, or both teams are trying to push each other, I don't know, away from their goal or something like that. And I saw a little bit of that in here. So yeah, perhaps it's more of a rugby than American football. So yes, I am not entirely sure what are the rules of here. I can deduce some rules from what I have seen, but I don't know exactly the rules here. But I love this sport. I really do. And again, I cannot wait for the next episode. But I will have to wait because again I have stuff to do. God damn it, I hate stuff. But yeah, I think that I spoke enough about this episode. The only thing I have to say is thank you guys for your likes, for your views, for your comments, and for your subscriptions. Again, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please click in the subscription button below and in the little bell so you can get notifications. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, please do. Again, the link is in the description below or in my channel. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, so see you on the next video, guys. Bye.